Hello, 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 ladies and gents, or just ladies. This is the final reading on Keanu for the month. Today is January 28th, and I just thought I'd just do a recap reading on him and his energy, okay, and see what's going on in this relationship with AG and this other lady. Remember, we mentioned the other lady? There was a third party that we called the devil woman. So it's around these three, okay? It centers around these three. And I just have to tell you one thing before I even go any further. I am bored, bored, bored. Why am I bored? Because I see on the top, these five cards on the top are all repeat cards from previous readings. Every single one. Letting go, honesty, rebirth, flow, and self care. All repeat cards, which tells me it's stagnant. The energy is stagnant around this whole relationship. This needs to end. It should have ended a long time ago. And what cards popped up? Letting go. People not letting go. They need to let go in order for this rebirth to happen. If they don't let go, there will be no rebirth. Okay? So, in most readings I've been looking at, the most common card is the one that talks about a new beginning. So a new beginning is awaiting him, but I don't think it's ever gonna get going. It's not gonna blossom until somebody in this relationship lets go and moves on. Okay, Keanu needs to move on, or AG needs to move on. Someone needs to move on, or the devil lady needs to move on. Somebody needs to go. Okay, someone needs to go. And that's just not happening. I'm feeling that's not happening. Um, okay, they all fell out as a group again, these top ones, and the seven at the bottom. I think seven, one, two, three, four, five, six, all fell out as a group as well when I was shuffling the cards. I usually don't like for cards to come out that way, but they do sometimes. They just fall right out, and I'm like, okay, I'll take them, and this is what we got. Okay, and we got cards. The lower ones, the relationship cards, are just clarifiers. I'm using them as clarifiers for the angel cards on top, which are pretty self-explanatory. We all know what letting go means, and honesty. Someone here is wearing a mask. Someone's not being honest, not having that real deep conversation. They're just not having that real deep conversation they need to have. The one that says, it's time for you to go. It's time for us to move on. So um, and then I want to skip over rebirth real quick to go over here to the flow card that just says, uh, express your love. Okay, it's important to let people know that you love them and you have nothing to lose here. So it's really saying just open up, okay, and speak your truth. Speak, be honest, speak your truth, okay, and that is said in this card as well. Speak your truth. Stop maybe lying to each other, and it ends with the self care card because again, Keanu is very busy. He's going to be working on this movie I just learned about today called, what was it called? The entertainment system is down or something like that. And it's going to be shot in Budapest. They started filming, I guess, just a few days ago, and it will be filming all the way through till May. That doesn't mean that he's over there right now filming. They just started the filming process. I don't know when he is going to be called in to go there and film. And so he's going to be working on that. But I also learned today something new that he signed a petition called Stay in LA. Okay, and a lot of actors actually signed on to this. Even Bette Midler, him and Bette Midler signed, I guess, the petition or the campaign today about keeping people working in the industry and to keep shooting films in the uh, LA area, even though it looks like, oh my God, like a huge, huge sloppy mess. Okay. I don't know how they're going to do that. And they were talking about too that, people got to get back to work in order to take care of things they've lost, take care of business, pay their bills, whatever they got to do. But it's just not going to happen overnight. Okay, this just happened 2 weeks ago, and they just want to like jump into work right away. They want their houses built right away. I mean, they want everything done overnight. Like people are always, especially in this country, they just can't just breathe, take a moment, give yourself a month to recover. They want to like everything to be back to normal like the very next day, and that's just not going to happen. Okay, that's just not going to happen. Nobody's being realistic. But it seems like he's, getting involved. That was good to read that he's getting involved with something like that. It's the first like two articles I've read about him today since the fires. It's like what is he doing? So, they weren't about relationships. Well, maybe relationships with his community and other actors, but it wasn't like about personal issues. Although this reading is about, you know, the personal side of his life. And so back to the reading, and then we have again self care, taking care of himself. It says if he doesn't, slow down, pace himself correctly, he'll burn out. He'll stretch himself too thin, and then maybe miss, that door that's opening. It says don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. So sometimes, when you're too involved with somebody and having a tug of war with them and going back and forth, and uh, somebody's trying to control the other, they might miss out on an opportunity. Okay, they might miss out on something. So he has to slow down, take care of himself better, and then that is where rebirth comes in. Because really, this reading is saying if they don't do this, if they don't work through this relationship and end it, the rebirth won't happen. Okay? So it's saying here, a warning sign here says, take your power back. Okay, you are giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. It says, leave your fears behind and be patient because something in this relationship still needs to be dealt with. They're not dealing with something. And the fear, maybe of ending it, is stopping things from blossoming, with this new beginnings. So there is a new beginning waiting, but when will it take off? In one of my readings, it said October. I did also, to wrap this reading up, I pulled two final cards from a different deck. I asked, will this really truly ever end? And then we got yes. Yes, see the yes at the ladybug at the bottom? Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got communicate. Okay. Communicate, which is what they need to do. It says compromise, forgive, and work it out. Okay. That's what Keanu needs to do. He needs to work it out. He's the man. Okay. He's the man. And don't the men ultimately have the say in everything? I mean, some women do, some powerful women do, but you know how it is with men, okay? When they're done, they're done. Is he ever going to be done? That has yet to be seen. Okay, ladies, so this was the reading. And I just was hoping to see something new transpire, but I don't see anything really new in this reading. Do you? Okay, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I've reached my goal of over 200. Yay! Thank you, ladies. Thank you so very much. I'm so happy about that. I did that all in 1 month, in the month of January. That was amazing. Amazing month. And next month, for February, the love month, I'm going to have a special presentation on manifesting the one. So make sure you tune in, okay? And hit that notification bell, okay? I love you all. Thank you so much for your support and listening to my jibber jabber. Okay, take care. Bye bye.